Good morning and welcome you all to this session of solving problem on steam nozzle. Problem 10. Find the percentage increase in discharge from a convergent divergent nozzle expanding steam from 8.75 bar dry to 2 bar when A. The expansion is taking place under thermal equilibrium, and B. The steam is in the metastable state during part of its expansion. We all know this is a convergent divergent nozzle. So in this nozzle, at the inlet to throat, the area decreases uniformly. From throat to exit, the area increases gradually. Given data, initially the steam is having a pressure of 8.75 bar and dry. Therefore, at state 1, the pressure P1 equal to 8.75 bar and dry saturated. At state 2, the pressure P2 equal to 2 bar. Now, we have to find out the percentage increase in discharge when the expansion taking place under thermal equilibrium and the steam is in metastable state during part of its expansion. Now we have to write the formula required for solving this problem. So the first one is percentage increase in discharge equal to m dot dash minus m dot divided by m dot into 100%. Case 1, if the expansion is taking place under thermal equilibrium, then the mass flow rate m dot equal to A2C2 divided by V2. Velocity of steam at the exit of the nozzle C2 equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2. Case 2, steam is in the metastable state during part of its expansion. If the flow is metastable, then the value of N equal to 1.3. The relationship between pressure and volume is P1 V1 power N equal to P2 V2 power N. So by using this equation, we can find out the value of specific volume V2. Then mass flow rate during metastable state, which is taken as m dot dash equal to A2 C2 dash divided by V2. C2 dash is the velocity of steam at the exit of the nozzle when the flow is metastable or supersaturated. So C2 dash equal to square root of 2n divided by n minus 1 P1 V1 into 1 minus P2 by P1 the whole power n minus 1 by n. Now we can solve this problem using Mollier chart. See, this is the Mollier diagram, which is the graphical representation of steam table. The x-axis represents the specific entropy values and y-axis represents the specific enthalpy values. This diagram is divided into two partitions by the dry saturation line. Now we have to find out the values of specific volume and enthalpy at state 1 and state 2 by using this Mollier diagram. So in our problem they have given at state 1 P1 equal to 8.75 bar and the steam is dry saturated. So now we have to locate the pressure 8.75 bar in the Mollier diagram and the steam is in dry saturated condition. See, this is the dry saturation curve. So both lines are intersecting at this point. So mark this point as 1. So now measure the enthalpy value of point 1 from the y-axis and written as H1 equal to 2770 kilojoule per kilogram. Then we have to find out the value of specific volume at point 1. Specific volume V1 equal to 0.23 meter cube per kilogram. Now the flow takes place in the nozzle is isentropic. Therefore, we have to draw a constant entropy line from point 1. Now at state 2, the pressure P2 equal to 2 bar. Now draw a 2 bar pressure line. The 2 bar pressure line and the constant entropy line are intersecting at this point. So mark that point as 2. Now from point 2, we have to draw a line towards y-axis and measure the corresponding specific enthalpy, which is 2510 kilojoule per kilogram. Now we have to measure the value of specific volume V2. See, this is 1 meter cube per kilogram specific volume. This is 0.5 meter cube per kilogram. So accordingly, we have to find out the corresponding specific volume V2, which is 0.8 meter cube per kilogram. Now, substituting the values obtained from the molar diagram in the formula, if the flow taken place in the nozzle is under thermal equilibrium, then the velocity of steam at the exit C2 equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2. H1 and H2 values we have obtained from the molar diagram. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get C2 equal to 721.11 meters per second. This C2 is the velocity of steam at the exit of the nozzle when the flow is under thermal equilibrium. Now we have to substitute the values of velocity C2 and specific volume V2 in the mass flow rate equation. So we get mass flow rate m dot equal to 901.38 A2. So A2 we cannot find out. The diameter of the nozzle at the exit is not given in the problem, so we cannot find out the value of A2. So we have to write the mass flow rate in terms of A2. Mass flow rate equal to 901.38 A2. Now at case 2, the steam is metastable state during part of its expansion. Then the velocity of steam at the exit of the nozzle C2 dash equal to square root of 2n by n minus 1 P1 V1 into 1 minus P2 by P1 the whole power n minus 1 by n. We know if the flow is metastable, then the value of n equal to 1.3. V1 value we have obtained from the molar diagram. P1 and P2 values were given in the problem. Now substituting these 4 values in the velocity equation, we get the velocity C2 dash equal to 709.54 meters per second. So C2 dash is the velocity of steam when the flow is metastable. Now we have to find out the specific volume of steam at the exit of the nozzle when the flow is metastable by using this PV relationship. So P1 V1 power n equal to P2 V2 power n. So we know the P1 and P2 values are given in the problem, and n value is 1.3 if the flow is metastable. V1 we have obtained from the molar diagram. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get V2 equal to 0.715 meter cube per kilogram. Now, substituting the values of C2 dash and V2 in the mass flow rate equation. So m dot dash equal to 992.3682. Now we get the value of m dot dash in terms of A2 as well as m dot in terms of A2. Now we have to find out percentage increase in discharge. So for calculating the percentage increase in discharge, we have to use this equation m dot dash minus m divided by m dot dash into 100 percentage. Substituting the values of m dot and m dot dash in the percentage increase in discharge equation, so we get percentage increase in discharge is 10.09 percentage. So our answer is percentage increase in discharge equal to 10.09 percentage.
Thank you.